Minnesota State Representative Krista Knudsen. So this week we got some news that Keith Ellison got a little smackdown by a U.S. district judge. If you remember, the federal government has decided that they're going to freeze federal funds coming into our state because of all of the fraud that's happening. Well, instead of fixing the fraud and actually dealing with the problem, our Attorney General has decided to sue the federal government to release those funds. However, in court, he was given the smackdown. The judge agreed with the federal government that they are able to withhold those funds, and actually we should probably just be focusing on the fraud issue in our state. And in the meantime, Republicans are working hard to actually stop and address the fraud. We did pass legislation that completely eliminated one of those 14 high-risk programs. The Housing Stabilization Program no longer exists. That's one great way to deal with fraud. Stop the programs that are dealing with fraud. Another thing that Republicans are doing to help address the fraud issue is that OIG legislation that I've talked about many times before. We are getting that closer and closer to the finish line. I think we have come to an agreement on both sides of the aisle on the language for that. It still includes law enforcement authority and also keeps the OIG independent from the governor reigning over that. So Republicans are working hard to stop the fraud.